What's up, everyone? Hope your day is going well so far. I think that a lot of people are really getting confused in the crypto market, and that's fair because things may look slightly different, but they're not. The only thing that's different in this cycle is what BTC is doing from a price standpoint and what sentiment surrounding BTC is. Everything else is the same, and I can prove it to you guys. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So to start the day, we're seeing a little bit of climb in altcoins. This is good. It's fun. Hopefully this is something that can carry through the weekend and maybe create a little bit of excitement heading into next week. And what I have to say is that really the big change in this market cycle, again, is what BTC is doing. We obviously know that BTC has set a new all-time high before the Bitcoin halving, and now it's surged to some incredible levels. It's floating between basically 90 to 110K. Right now, it's pretty much range bound and just chopping. And obviously, altcoins right now have done a little bit of bleeding. Yes, altcoins recently, they make us want to, do one of these. Right? So anyways, somebody said I should add a little more comedy to my videos. But what we're seeing right now is just some retail capitulation, people just freaking out. And I think a lot of this stems from people thinking there needs to be a direct correlation between the price of altcoins and BTC. And that's not the way it works, right? If BTC was down at 15K and ADA was down at 20 cents, right? They think that now that BTC is up around 100K, ADA should be like $2. And that's not the way it works, right? BTC is always the leader in market cycles. There's always a Bitcoin season, and it leads the way to the upside, and then altcoins eventually follow. Now, what is really causing this BTC surge is something that we really haven't had in cycles past. And what it is one, institutional money. Obviously, since January of 2024, we've seen over $40 billion enter the crypto market in terms of BTC. And that's not even Ethereum, right? That's just BTC, and institutional money that was not here before. Yes, some of it was capital re-entering the space, but most of it is new, fresh capital, and this has been pushing Bitcoin to some pretty high prices, okay? So this is what led us into the halving. It's what caused BTC to set a new all-time high before the halving. It's now what has caused BTC to run to 100K, right? What we're also seeing is a big government embrace surrounding BTC, and that's just not even just here in the US. We're seeing this abroad. Obviously, there's talk of Bitcoin reserves in countries throughout the world, and so this has caused BTC to become a great performer in this market cycle up to this point. And what it's basically done is it's changed kind of the narrative surrounding BTC. BTC has become basically the unstable stable. And what I mean by that is, if you guys haven't noticed, when we've gone through some of these shakeouts, some of these black swan events in the crypto market, BTC has kind of become more of a safe haven than it has in the past. What we're seeing now is people are actually flocking to stables, but they're flocking to BTC as well. And this is why BTC dominance has continued to rise in this crypto cycle and set a new all-time high, new cycle high even recently here, where historically speaking, it should be on the drop already, all right? Now, some people, again, this is causing people to freak out. Why isn't this happening? Does this mean that people are paying more attention to BTC now than ever? And the answer is no. All right, and the reason why I'm saying this is when we look around the world at who the biggest adopters in this space are going to be, it's going to be retail. We're still only at about 5-6% of the world in crypto, and you have to ask yourself, what is retail interested in? What is retail going to be flocking to when adoption takes hold? And it's altcoins. All right, if you guys don't believe me, talk to people that have gotten into the crypto market recently, new adopters to the space, and you need to ask yourself, are they buying BTC or are they buying altcoins? And the answer is altcoins, right? Right? That is where most people see some of the most significant opportunity. They're not wrong. There's a lot of tech that is coming up in this world. There is a lot of gains and X's to be made. And when we look at this market cycle in general, really what we're talking about in terms of BTC is maybe another, 1.5 to 2x in this cycle period. Now, obviously, I could be wrong. Maybe it's more. Maybe this changes and retail does focus on BTC in a much bigger way, but that's not necessarily the case and hasn't been the case in the past. And even right now, the metrics are showing that that's not what's going on. Now, what I will say is very important for the alts in general is we're actually seeing something from a historical standpoint in terms of BTC that we saw last market cycle. If we actually look at January 8th through February 8th of 2021, BTC was actually doing a very similar thing to what it was doing right now. And that is actually trading sideways. We were range bound at that point from about 30K to 40K. Alts were sideways as well. And we were basically waiting for this moment that everything boomed. And what was interesting is we weren't actually waiting for BTC to lead the way in that point, and alts started to take off on their own. And we may see a similar thing happen once again. Basically, we need everything to just calm down in the crypto market. We need retail to stop freaking out, because right now there's obviously, or we're in the fear section, fear area of the crypto fear greed index. Obviously, retail's been still continuing to capitulate as this week has gone on. I mean, most people are making huge mistakes right now, and I'm not here to tell you guys what to do. You can always do what you want, right? But there comes a moment where there are discounts and people are seizing them in a big way. And we, in fact, are seeing major whales step in, accumulate during this time. I talked about that in the Shiba Inu video earlier today. We're seeing this from ADA whales as well, even though we saw a huge unload, obviously with the major black swan event that we dealt with in the crypto market. They're turning around, they're accumulating once again. I mean, this isn't an uncommon thing, guys. It happens cycle after cycle. And although the price points are a little different, although BTC has caused BTC dominance to do some things just a little bit different and cause the ADA BTC chart, SHIB BTC chart, stuff like that to do things a little bit different historically speaking, everything else is following the same trend. Now, that being said, a lot of people are waiting for quantitative easing. Some people are saying that that's the moment where the market might take off, and understand that we may be waiting for it, we may be not. All right, believe it or not, there is still capital out there. There's a lot parked on the sidelines in crypto. There's a lot in people's savings. There's a lot that's coming back from a tax standpoint that will be re-entering the crypto market. And quantitative easing just, obviously is going to push more capital into the market. And we're headed down that path. Basically, worldwide global liquidity is in fact going to be on the rise sometime in the near term here. But that's not necessarily the inflection point in the market. It wasn't really back in 2020 when it took place. Yes, we did climb out of the COVID crash, right? But people are underestimating how much is set to flow into the crypto market. Once retail optics start to climb again, once the market calms down, once retail confidence resumes, we're going to start seeing booms again like we saw in November, like we saw in February through March of 2024. All right, these aren't uncommon things. And again, BTC has just led us to some unrealistic expectations in terms of alt. So all we need to do is just sit back, relax, and watch it take place, accumulate when there are dips. That's what I've been doing. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on this. Where do you think things are headed? Do you think we're going to see this massive boom that is this up only season, this alt season, like we keep talking about sometime in the near future here? But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.